y'all doing? Oh, man. Year 7.
Yeah, what's that like being, the old hand?
Time flies. I feel like I could vividly remember my rookie year. So seeing so many new young guys come in and being one of the older guys is crazy.
Speaking of newer guys, how does Wemby look?
Amazing. I feel like he's on a mission. I feel like he has something to prove. We all have something to prove. But he looks really, really good. I think, it's gonna be a good year.
Keldon, question for you back here, brother. Back here. What's going on,
Here we
Keldon?
go. What's up?
Question for you on Mitch Johnson's first training camp now with the Spurs. What have you seen having played for Pop for so many years and now going with Mitch? If you could see, what's the biggest difference between playing for Greg Popovich and playing for Mitch Johnson?
It's two totally different, coaches, two totally different, people. I feel like Mitch is his own coach. He has his own style and his own way of doing things. Coach Pop is legendary coach, amazing coach. Probably one of the best coaches, the best coach I've ever played for in my life. Amazing person on and off the court. And, same thing with Mitch, but Mitch is different. He brings that energy, he's younger, and I'm excited to be able to, play for Mitch Johnson. I think he's going to do a magnificent job, and he's definitely going to, lead us in the right direction.
Hey, Keldon, over here.
Oh, here we go.
You've been through obviously some lean years with the Spurs, just seeing the depth now and just sort of the way this team's been constructed. Kind of what are your expectations? How do you feel with, so much depth on this team right now?
We're not hiding our expectations. Our expectation is to win. And we're not running away from that. We're not avoiding that. So, but as far as our depth, I feel like we have a really, really good team. Open gym's been competitive. We've been getting after it. And we definitely been getting better. So I feel like I'm very, very confident in the team we have this year. And I can't wait. I'm excited. Tomorrow can't come fast enough for training camp.
You mentioned when you sat down in year 7, what are some things you think you can bring to this group, being that guy that's been here the longest, that's been here 7 years?
Just, what I bring every year. I feel like, the energy, toughness, and that's just being Keldon. I feel like for this group, I feel like I'm a big part of the group. And, every day, just being myself, bringing the energy, for sure.
Do you feel like a mentor to some of these guys now?
Definitely, for sure. I wouldn't even say mentor. I just feel like I'm an older brother to the younger guys, and whatever they need or whatever they need from me, I'm there, and we just go from there. I feel like it's not really a mentorship, but it's more those are my brothers.
You said you remembered your first day walking in here as a rookie. How would you compare Keldon Johnson, the rookie on his first day of work, to the guy sitting here right now?
Man, it's crazy. I feel like when I was a rookie, you think you know everything, but you don't know anything. And I feel like, I was definitely full of energy, nervous. But I feel like from now to then, definitely a totally different professional. I feel like the talent definitely has gotten better, and that come with time. But I feel like the professionalism, becoming a professional, being on time all the time, and all the little things that it takes to be a true professional. And I feel like those things have changed magnificently since my rookie year.
Keldon, you're over here. Your role has changed a lot in the years that you've been here. What do you expect your on-court role to be this year, and how have you prepared your body in the offseason to take that on?
I really feel like, whatever I need to do, I do it. Whatever position I put in to be able to help my team and affect my team in a positive way to win games is what I do. I feel like this offseason has been no different. You get in the lab, you work on the things that you need to work on this summer, and fine-tune those things, and hopefully, continue where I left off at, and that was on a strong note from last season. So, things may be different, but I'll be prepared. and whatever I need to do, I'll get it done.
Keldon, over here. The addition of Fox and the emergence of Steph Castle kind of changes the dynamic of what you guys had before they arrived. Does that mean that your role has to change at all? And I mean, obviously you sound like you're on board with doing whatever it takes, but do you see it changing some with guys like that needing more touches, playing more minutes?
I feel like, you know, with having a player like De'Aaron and, you know, having, you know, another great player like Steph Castle, obviously things change. And whatever's needed, we'll get done. There's no change in the mindset. I feel like we're a team, and whatever we got to do to win, that's what's most important to us. So, you know, whatever my role may be throughout the season, and it may change throughout the season, I'll be prepared. But long as I can go out there and put my team in the best situation to win, that's all that matters.
Yeah, Keldon, obviously, last season, a lot of changes, new number, new role. Do you feel yourself being a little bit more comfortable this year, heading into what you think might be a little bit more stable situation?
Definitely, I'm definitely comfortable. I feel like I've been here all summer. I've been with the guys. You know, we've been able to get in the gym together, get some work in, being able to compete and things like that. And I mean, I'm ready. I feel like I'm in a good spot mentally and physically. So, no, I would say I'm comfortable, but I'm excited, man. I'm ready for training camp to start.
Keldon, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So Coach Mitch Johnson had mentioned earlier that you and Devin Vassell are now leaders in the locker room. You guys are veterans. What are some ways you and Devin push each other now? Do you guys have like better chemistry now? How do you guys, you know, keep each other close now that you guys are veterans?
I feel like me and Devin always have been, you know, I would say really good friends. I would say on the court because obviously we came in a year apart, but off the court I feel like we just as tight, just hanging out. And I feel like we definitely push each other. We definitely honest with each other. And you know, as leaders of the team, you know, that's what you expect from each other. You know, we definitely give each other, you know, the honest feedback that's needed, even on the good days and the bad days. You know, so when things are going good, you know, obviously you want to give your teammates your flowers, you want to give your brothers flowers, but when they're going bad, your teammate got to know. And that I'm going to be honest with you because I want the best for Devin and the rest of my teammates. But Devin definitely, you know, he's a trooper. And I feel like I've been more and more impressed as the years go on to see his work ethic and see the time they put in and to make sure that his body stays in the best shape. So seeing how his summer progressed and seeing the work that he put in this summer, I can't wait to see how his year turns out. I think Devin's going to have an amazing year.
Hey, Keldon, I think you got the number 3 back?
Yes, sir.
What did the guy who wore it last year mean to this group? You talk about how y'all now have winning expectations, and one of the things that Chris always brought up last year was learning how to win in the final 5 minutes when it was a totally different game. Who kind of carries over that practice this season?
Well, first and foremost, you know, Chris is one of the best point guards that ever played the game, Hall of Famer. He's a legend of the game, and he definitely, you know, brought that winning mentality to the young guys, and really, I feel like he really, you know, helped me out. He really took me under his wing and you know, taught me things. So I feel like, you know, going forward, I feel like, you know, last 5 minutes when you're trying to win, I feel like that takes a team effort, you know, and I feel as though the group that we have can come together. It's not going to be one person, you know. Obviously we have some great players, so but I feel like as a team effort and the way that we approach the year, I feel like we'll be able to get it done. All right, y'all have a great day.